Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making this beautiful blanket. I will let you know what I've chosen to name it at the end from all your wonderful suggestions in my community tab. But the colours that I'm going to be using for the tutorial are going to be different to these ones. If you do want to make your blanket in these colours, I will pop a link below for you to show you exactly what colours I did use for this one. But for the one that I'm going to be making today for you, I'm going to be using a 5mm hook. And I'm going to be using this Stylecraft special aran yarn, per usual, my favourite, in Meadow, and of course, as always, a lovely cream. So we're going to start off with cream, and we're going to make a slip knot. Pop our hook in. And for this blanket, we're going to chain multiples of 3 plus 2. So we're going to chain multiple of 3, and then we're going to add 2 on at the end. So I'm just going to chain up 20, so that's a multiple of 3, which is 18, plus the 2, which is 20. There we go, and as usual I like to work into the back loops. So we're going to count 5 from our hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to do a decrease. So we're going to yarn over, pop our hook in, and start that decrease. We're then going to skip 1 chain and complete the decrease in the next chain. And then we've got 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, through all 3. We're then going to chain 1, and we're going to repeat that. So we're going to go into the next chain, start our decrease, skip 1 into the next, and then complete it, and chain 1. And we're just going to repeat that all the way down until we get to the last chain. So now we've got to our last chain, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to put 1 double crochet into that last chain. So you should have something that looks a little bit like this. We're then going to chain up 3 and turn our work. That counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. We're going to be working into these little chain spaces that we have, and so we're going to be doing our decreases again. So double crochet decrease into that first chain, we start the decrease, yarn over, go into the next chain space, yarn over, pull through and through all 3, chain 1, and then our next one is going to be started in the chain space that we just finished off in. So we go back down into that chain, start our decrease, go across to the next one, and complete that decrease. Chain 1, and repeat that all the way down. Remember, if at any point in time you need to stop the video or pause the video, please do so, and then come back to this part here and continue, okay? So I'm going to continue doing that to the end of the row, doing our double crochet decreases and chain 1. When you get to the end, you'll have the beginning chain 5 that we had, and we're going to do our decrease into there as well. So we're going to start our decrease in the previous one and go into that space to finish our last decrease. We're going to chain 1, and then we're going to count 3, 1, 2, 3, and pop our hook in and complete a double crochet. So you should have this. And that's what we're going to continue for another row. So 1, 2, 3, turn our work a decrease over those chain spaces, chain 1, work another decrease into the chain spaces, and continue all the way along. As before, we're going to complete our last double crochet decrease into that chain, so into the chain space, chain 1, and at the last chain we're going to count up 2 we're going to do half of our double crochet, and then we're going to switch colours because I like to change colours every 3 rows. You can continue doing this colour all the way up if you'd like, or you can change colours at a different point in time. It's completely up to you. You can personalise the blanket how you'd like. But I'm going to switch my colours now. So I'm going to grab my new colour, pop it onto my hook and bring it through to complete that double crochet. And then I'm going to tie a knot in with these two. So we're going to work over these tail ends. I'm going to put them between my hook and my working yarn and lay them flat on my stitches that I'll be working over. So again, chain up 3, 1, 2 and 3, turn our work and continue working that pattern repeat. So double crochet 2 together over the chain spaces. Once you've done that, I like to tuck these behind and we will weave those in later with a sharp needle. Chain 1 and continue your pattern repeat. So that is the pattern repeat, and you're just going to continue those rows up until you get the size that you'd like. I'm going to pop a link below as well for my to my website where you can find the chart as usual as to how many you need to chain for each size blanket and how many rows you need to complete for that blanket as well. And I will be doing a little series soon as well about borders to go on these lovely blankets as well, because I know a lot of you do like putting a little border on your blankets, and I do too. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe if you're new here, of course. Drop me a comment below as well to let me know what colours you'll be using, and let me know if you like the pattern as well. The next tutorial will be out on Saturday next week, so be sure to hit that bell button. Okay, so as promised, I have put all your name suggestions on the wheel, and here we go. We're going to find out who has won. So the blanket's going to be called Blessings in Blue. How beautiful. Thank you so much to everyone for your name suggestions. This blanket's going to be called Blessings in Blue. That's all for now, so I'll see you in the next one.